Hey everyone, welcome to Secondary Weekly, where I try to highlight some news stories from the previous week that you may have missed or flew under the radar. If you're interested, all sources and other information will be listed in the description. Now, on to this week's stories. US officials are investigating what mysterious sources could be causing debilitating attacks to personnel abroad and now in Washington, D.C. Two incidents in the last year have seen White House personnel suffer from nausea, pounding headaches, and vertigo. The symptoms are called Havana syndrome, after US personnel experienced similar episodes in 2016 in Cuba. Reports have also come in from Americans stationed in China and Russia, with the presumptive attacks having no apparent cause. Several US agencies are investigating the matter for possible causes. As the US withdraws all its troops from Afghanistan, the US Navy SEALs are beginning to undergo a major transition. Perhaps most known for killing Osama bin Laden a decade ago, the SEALs are shifting their focus from counterterrorism to more sophisticated and existential threats, namely China and Russia. The Navy plans to cut the number of units, but increase their size to be more selective in choosing leadership and expand the skill set of each unit. Newer areas of import will include intelligence and cyber warfare. After being at war with the Colombian government for more than 50 years, members of the National Liberation Army have begun to proliferate across the border in Venezuela. The group, labeled as terrorist insurgents by the US, now occupy more than half the land area in the country, after the economic collapse due to government mismanagement and US sanctions. Indigenous peoples of the Guajira Peninsula have welcomed the insurgents, who have displaced violent criminal gangs and have brought stability to the area. A wave of startups, led by Mighty Buildings and Icon, are revolutionizing the way homes are built. The companies, which specialize in 3D printing, claim their houses are faster to produce, cheaper, and more sustainable than normal houses. Although the companies hope to address the massive housing shortage in the US, they have produced less than 100 houses combined. The companies still face challenges in convincing homebuyers of the long-term viability. The startups counter that the printers can do the work of up to 20 people around the clock and start at just $115,000. Now, I will wrap up with Highly Curious. An international group of scientists have monitored a massive solar flare ejected from Proxima Centauri, the closest star to our own. The flare presents a major challenge to any possible life on planets within the star's habitable zone. Two landmark studies, published on the 35th anniversary of the Chernobyl disaster, found no evidence of genetic mutations among children whose parents had given birth after being exposed to the radiation, but did find that the radiation may increase the risk of thyroid cancers among young children in the vicinity of the accident. NASA and Jet Propulsion Laboratory released the first ever aerial photos in color of Mars, captured from 17 feet above the red planet by the Ingenuity helicopter. A promising new vaccine against malaria, called R21, is entering large-scale trials in Africa. R21 was 77% effective at preventing malaria in small-scale studies over the course of a year, which would clear the threshold of 75% set by the World Health Organization, and be 20% more effective than the current vaccine Mosquirix. And finally, make sure to check out this video by the Wall Street Journal, forecasting why the price of your everyday cup of coffee will skyrocket in the coming months. And that's going to be it for this week. Let me know down in the comments which story you guys thought was the most interesting, or if there was anything I didn't cover. If you guys enjoyed the video, it would be awesome if you could like and subscribe. And of course, remember to have a great week.